It just works normally. Pretty truck in front of me. Love black trucks. Won't ever own one again because it's almost impossible to keep them clean, especially in South Louisiana, and especially with the water that we have here. It is the hardest water that I've ever experienced. This lady runs every single day. Every day. Like, I've never seen anybody that runs more than that lady and her husband. I just don't like to run. And I do find that impressive that they run as much as they do. But anyway, I digress. Yes, I was talking about black trucks and how I'll never own them because the water here is too hard. I do have a black motorcycle though, but the motorcycle is so small that essentially I just clean it with quick detailer every time that I need to clean it. So that's I'm in fourth gear. That wasn't working out. Yeah, and I really hope my little gear position indicator doesn't fall back off. Thing just not sticking right. That 3M tape is just not doing this job. Pointed in that. Might have to work on that this evening. So I'm really curious to see what the wind noise is like and what the the ambient pickup from the motorcycle is and how that meshes with my voice. That's going to be a very interesting factor. Close my windscreen all the way. See if that will help at all with the wind noise, especially when we get on 210. Right now we're only doing, 40 miles an hour through the city. That's pretty slow. So not a lot of wind noise to contend with. Oh, my phone went silent. Cowgirl. Should have been a cowgirl. Should have learned to rope and ride. I'll just settle on learning how to ride. When I get to a stop, I will check on whether or not I am still recording audio. Because it's important. That here. Yes, I am still recording audio. That is good. Stoplight. Missed the green light. I caught the stoplight. Oh well, such is life. Alrighty. Let's sit up for a microsecond. Yellow. Yellow. Hi. So far so good on the audio capture, at least what I can see. I'm curious to see how the quality turns out. If this is sufficient, then geez. It would be nice because I am a minimalist. I don't like to get things that aren't necessary and do things that aren't necessary. And adding hardware to this setup just seems unnecessary. I mean, my helmet has a Cardo Freecom 1 with a microphone built in. And, I don't know how the quality of the microphone of the Freecom 1 is. Probably not great. Maybe I could upgrade that. But Unfortunately, Cardo uses like a proprietary connector for their microphones, which I don't really understand. I'm sure I could change that over. I don't think there's anybody that has a adapter for it. I haven't seen one yet, but I'm handy with a soldering gun, so I could do it myself. This is the true test. This is where the wind noise gets bad. This is where the engine noise gets a little louder. But really right now it's the wind noise that I'm concerned with. I'm not sure what that's going to be like. I'm curious what the Akaso picks up right now too. The Akaso microphone is definitely the weak part of the whole Akaso ecosystem. Although, in the Bravo 7, seems like they've improved it quite a bit. So, you know, it could be that I upgrade to a Bravo 7 at some point and then mount this V50X on the windscreen of my motorcycle and give myself, you know, two perspectives when I'm riding. That would be neat. See people do that quite a bit on the moto vlogs. I didn't realize there were so many people doing moto vlogs, so I don't expect to get a whole bunch of people watching my videos. I'm really just doing it because it's interesting to me. It seems like an interesting way to just, you know, one, it's a hobby. Two, it's capturing my thoughts in audio while I'm doing something that I enjoy, that I love to do, which is ride my motorcycle. My mind is definitely in a different place when I'm riding my motorcycle. Oh, look at that. Than on the day-to-day basis. No. You can go around me if you want to do faster than 84 miles an hour. Idiot. I'm not sure why people are in such a hurry to get to work. There is a 7 o'clock deadline for a lot of the plants. You got to clock in by 7 through the gate or you get an occurrence. And I think some of the contractors work that way as well. So you see a lot of people speeding when it gets closer to 7 o'clock. At least around here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. We have a lot of industry, which you're about to see. We're about to see. The camera should pick up all the industry, assuming it's still recording like it should be, which I don't see why it wouldn't be. The audio should also still be recording. I also don't know why it shouldn't be. I'm curious to hear what I sound like right now, because this helmet is a little tight and it squeezes on my cheeks a little bit, and it's a medium, so it's the smallest pads available in this shell size, I believe. I don't think I could go with any slimmer pads, because I think when you step up to the large in the ARPA 70, the large and maybe the extra large share a shell size, and the medium and small share a shell size. So I think I'm stuck with this until these pads wear. But I mean, I've been wearing this helmet a lot for a few months now. Cheeks are still a little tight. I think it's good. I just have to make sure that I don't bite my cheeks. And if I ever get in an incident, I have to make sure that I keep my mouth closed, because I don't want to bite my cheeks or my tongue, whatever. It's always something you have to think about when you're riding. Is what exactly can hurt me? Or how can I hurt myself in this situation I'm in, which is riding a motorcycle, which is inherently more dangerous than driving a car. And you know, you got to think about what's going to hurt me out there. The road, obviously, the bike itself. You know, your helmet. Is it sufficient for the task at hand? I think this one is. The ARF is an ECE rated helmet, I believe. I believe I was smart enough to get an ECE rated helmet and not just COT. Not smell, but I think having the ECE and DOT is probably sufficient. Better than your average helmet. Better be ECE rated. This thing was not cheap. I think I paid $450 for this helmet. I consider that not cheap, but I don't mind spending a little money on good gear. I did go cheap on my jacket. It's a Sedici Alexi 2, but I'm actually really pleased with it. It flows sufficient air that on a morning like this, it's probably 70, 75, 77. I mean, it's cool out. It feels cool out to me. So, the Alexi is a good jacket. Not sure if I'd go with this color scheme again. I went with the white and black and red, and the white is getting pretty dingy. I really kind of wish I had gotten the black. That's the biggest change I would say I would make, is maybe just go with the all black. It definitely looks cooler too to me, and I have a black motorcycle, so all black is always classic. But my blinker on. Now, rolling up to the plant, so I managed to talk pretty much all the way here. Sorry if my voice is a little shaky. This is a really bumpy part of our entrance. Really needs to work on that. We got enough civil engineers working here. You'd think one of them could get on that. Yeah, they're just a maintenance planner. I guess it's low priority. It doesn't keep the chlorine flowing. Make here. A lot of bikes this morning. Ooh, look at the CRF. It's like a clone of my bike. Alrighty, I'm going to be shutting this off soon.